In scrolling through the playlist for Nando v Movies group video essay project One Marvelous Scene, it becomes abundantly clear that people's favorite scenes from Marvel movies aren't the big, flashy action sequences. They're the quiet moments. The moments of reflection, of connection. Which is why it kind of surprised me that none of them focus on this scene. From Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Guys, let's talk about Drax.
Okay.
She just told everyone your deepest, darkest secret.
Dude, come on. I think you're overreacting a little bit.
You must be so embarrassed.
We all love Drax. Dave Bautista's blunt, lovable warrior is so consistently hilarious that it's easy to forget what the roots of his character are, what he's lost. We all carry scars, pain that we hide from the world, from everybody except those few people closest to us, and even then we can still struggle to communicate our true feelings. If only someone could reach out and understand. If Guardians of the Galaxy is all about learning to share pain, then this is both the most pure and, well, literal example of that idea in action. And I want to take this moment apart step by step to see how it works, why it hits me, and I'm willing to bet a lot of other people so hard. We begin with Drax being his usual blunt self.
So you're a pet.
I suppose.
People usually want cute pets. Why would you go on such a hideous one?
I am hideous?
You are horrifying to look at, yes.
As he and the audience continue to get to know newcomer Mantis, who has the ability to feel and influence the emotions of others. Then Drax's mind drifts to his family, and we're hit with this.
Those pools, they remind me of a time when I took my daughter through the forgotten lakes of my homeworld. She was like you,
Disgusting.
innocent.
And suddenly we remember what Drax has lost, what's been taken from him. And then Mantis uses her empathic abilities to feel his emotions. But look at Drax here. He's totally stoic. He carries this pain with him every day, silently. But that connection is a two-way street, and Mantis is able to use her abilities to bring him a sense of contentment, however brief. This is an expert example of showing, not telling, making the audience feel something without having to verbalize it. In the director's commentary for the film, James Gunn actually talks about how he initially had an entire monologue planned for Mantis, which they filmed, but it just didn't feel right. It was so much more powerful to just let their performances, their emotions speak for themselves. And it should absolutely be mentioned that Tyler Bates' incredible, criminally underappreciated score really makes us feel the huge swell of emotion happening here, as does Pom Clementiev's performance here, which is amazing. Going back to the score though, I think it's worth mentioning that the Guardians theme across both films is constantly tied to moments of loss, pain, and shared sorrow, and the music elevates to heroic heights as the group comes closer together, forming the connection of a family.
We're family.
Sharing their pain. This movie isn't about Drax or Mantis. It primarily centers around Peter Quill and Rocket, developing them as they face hard truths about themselves. Gamora probably gets the most development after those two as the film explores her relationship with her sister. If you had to pick one core Guardian that this movie is absolutely not about, it'd be Drax. But then there's this moment. This one brief moment, essentially unnecessary to the plot. This one brief moment of connection.